Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to talk about Kuroko's Basketball 3, episodes 3 and 4. And this video should be fairly quick because, well, Kuroko's Basketball is fairly easy to talk about and review. If I choose to go more in depth, I will. But these episodes, I doubt it. Because you have the start of what is the match between the King and the Emperor, Midorima. Shintaro Midorima. Threes for days. Going up against Akashi the Wondrous Seijiro. The anime and manga Jesus. Akashi Seijiro. And then, episode 3, you had what was the end of the, I forgot what their school name was called, against Kaijo. You had Haizaki versus Kisei. Finale, and Kisei utilizing a skill that is above and beyond what we've seen thus far. Perfect copy. The ability to copy every skill, including those of the Generation Miracles. Now that, yeah. Because Haizaki, he reveals. So let me start there, episode 3, obviously. Because that was the first one, duh. Episode 3 is, again, the conclusion between these two matches, and Kaijo will now take on Satan in the semifinal match. And what we saw was Haizaki dominating for the majority of the game up until the last 3 minutes. And that is when Kisei can actually perform his true skills, if you will. And his true skills is copying the skills of his brethren, the Gen. And these are skills that not even Haizaki can pillage. So he had Haizaki, he was cocky as fuck every time, like he's a goddamn cat. And he's getting murdered on the court. Because you have Kisei using Midorima's skills, he's using Aomine's skills, Murasaki Bara's skills. Murasaki Bara. And what was very important, stated by Rico, was the fact that when Kisei does these skills, he's copying them quote-unquote perfectly, but he alters these skills to fit his build. And that's very important. It's very important. Because, yes, he's copying them, but not 100%. So there is still some leeway for improvement when it comes to Kisei. And he's still growing. I mean, Kisei, he's a first year in high school. He's like, what, 15 years old, 16 years old? So, yeah, he's still a growing boy. Now, and Murasaki Bara, too, which is fucking scary. Goddamn. Dude's gonna be like Shaq. When this dude's in college, he's gonna be like fucking Shaq. Just, well, no, in his case, Yao, because he's just lanky. Shaq is the big motherfucker. But Murasaki Bara is lanky. But he has some muscle, too, obviously. Now, what was also important was seeing how Haizaki left Teiko and how Kuroko tried to stop him, and you had the sneakers and he was, like in the furnace, and pretty much it was just showcasing that Haizaki, he had no love, right? I mean, like, it was kind of there, but then not really, because you see the end result, and the end result is, I'm gonna wait for Kisei to come out of the locker room, and I'm gonna punch him in the face, or I'm gonna try to take him out. But no, in comes the wondrous Aomine Daiki, and the wondrous Daiki was like, yeah, Kisei ain't coming that way, man. He ain't. So step the fuck down. I'm not step the fuck down. Like, you think I care about basketball? I don't care about basketball. I'm just here to just fuck shit up, and I'm gonna promise punch you in the face. Aomine, same to you. Night-night. The dude went night-night, hands in pockets, walked away. It is what it is, what it is. Stop trying to fuck with the wondrous Aomine. He will slaughter you. Now episode 5 whoa, let's rewind. Now that episode 3 is out of the way. Episode 4 starts off a lot more friendlier. You have Kuroko, you have Kagami, and they're trying to get some sneaks. Some new sneaks because they worn their shits out. Even Kuroko. Because Kuroko, he's been busting his ass, but they can't find the proper size for Mr. Taiga. And then calls up Momoi, his would-be girlfriend. And Kuroko is able to convince her to bring over Aomine to, bring over a pair of kicks and they actually have the red and black colors that Kagami likes. Now, and by the way, he loses in a match against Aomine, which I think is somewhat telling because even though Kagami and his team have beaten Toll, because people still argue to this day, and even I'm not too sure, because I believe it, but I'm not too sure. Within the context of the story, it's the case, but at the same time, I'm not. It's still iffy. The fact that, or the undecided fact, I would say, that Kagami is Generation of Miracle level. Like, I'm not too sure. Like, I want to say that he is, given his achievements, given his team's achievements. But at the same time, when you see that Aomine is able to beat him one-on-one fairly easily, even now, and now he's far more skilled than he was back then, and he's still getting beat one-on-one, it makes you wonder, it really does, about Kagami. I'm not too sure at all about where he stands. But again, for another day, because that's something that we can talk about for fucking hours on end. So, again, starts are fairly friendly, and then they're going to see the match, and the match between Shutoku against Rakuzan. And throughout the entirety of episode 4, we're getting to see the Uncrowned Kings. Because there is Hanamiya Makoto, and then there is Teppei Kiyoshi. And now we're getting to see the other three, all in Rakuzan. Their fucking team is stacked. I love Shutoku. They got Mirima. They got Takao. They got that big dude. Obo. I forgot his name. Obo something. And just fantastic players. They're kings. But the Emperor, shit. And Rakuzan's undefeated for like 5 years or some shit like that. A better record than Teiko. Teiko is legendary, man. And Rakuzan has a better record than Teiko does in high school. A higher degree of skills required to win in high school basketball than middle school basketball. It's just the way it works. So you're like, damn, these guys are fucking monsters. And now you can see why. You have an entire team. Well, I should say the starting lineup. You have 3 uncrowned kings. You have 1 gen. And what was even more shocking, but it makes sense because he is Akashi Seijiro, the Wondrous. The godlike, walk on water, swim through land. Akashi is the captain of this team. A team that has a record that is better than Teiko. He is the captain. And everyone submits. They know, Akashi's his hands down. Like, it's not even a question. There is no power struggle. There is no, debate. It's not a democracy. He is the emperor, and you follow his rule. Otherwise, you get your ankles broken. That's how Akashi works. My God. I mean, and Akashi's like fucking 4'7", like 4'6". He's the dude. I'm sorry. 4'7". 5'7". Jesus. 4'7". Like, Akashi. It wouldn't matter. Even if he was 3 foot, he would still be godlike. This shit wouldn't change nothing. So, anyway, the match starts off in what appears to be Shutoku's favor, but then the first quarter ends off and you see the score, and clearly it's a tied game. Now the table's going to shift in someone's favor. We're going to see how it pans out, obviously. But this is, because apparently when it comes to Akashi, he's never lost against Minarima in Shogi. I think that's a game called, Shogi. So, based on Shogi, it looks like Minarima and Shutoku are going to lose. But, like Minarima said, basketball is different than Shogi. But then again, Akashi will probably disagree. We'll have to wait and see about that one. Huh? Yeah. So, that being said, overall, the episode 3 I did like. Not as much as episode 4. Episode 4, the middle and ending, I think, was actually a lot better. And it was actually, well, I can't say a lot better, but it was better, in my opinion, than episode 3. The middle and the ending. The beginning was meh. It was okay. Not that bad. So overall, episode 3, I'm going to give a rating of a good plus. And no, I'm going to give a rating for good. Episode 4, I'm going to give a good plus. I'm going to leave it at that. So King of Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. I'm probably sure I missed a few things here and there because the review was fairly quick by my standards for 2 episodes, obviously. But if I missed anything, I apologize, and I'll get back to it in the episode 5 review. So rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice one. And also, in this corner right here, live reaction of episode 4. Watch it.